Hello Virgo, my name is Alison and I am Healing Dove Tarot. Today we're going to have a look at your health, wealth and destiny from the 22nd of April until the 20th of May. So let's get started. Thank you universe. Thank you my higher self. Please show me, it's a bit quick, I haven't even asked yet. Please show me the messages for Virgo in terms of their health from the 22nd of April. Okay, to the 20th of May. Wow, Virgo, messages wanting to come out for you quite strongly. Yep, there we go. And one more message, please, for Virgo. Please show me, what do they need to see? Okay, and one more. There's something else. What is it? What do they need to see for Virgos in health? There it is. Okay, Virgo. So, as you can see, the cards really wanted to come out for you. So, either you have been very focused on this area of your life for the months leading up to it or the last couple of months, or this is something that you need to shift your focus to. When I see energy like that, it's showing me that either focus coming in or focus going out. But you have the card of consult a nutritionist. I'll read you what it says and then I'll tell you what I'm picking up. Basically, it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling and support my ideal health and weight. So what this is telling me is that you've either been trying to gain weight or lose weight, and your diet, your current diet, is not helping you in that endeavor. It's talking about, I don't know if you can see, but in her hand, she's actually holding lots of fruit and vegetables, and she's kind of like, her eyes are closed. She's got a pineapple in one hand and rosemary in another. And it's showing like water and earth behind her. It's a really beautiful card about, being healthy and balanced nutrition. But intuitively, I'm being told that whatever it is that you're doing at the moment to lose weight or gain weight, whether that's like you're taking some sort of supplements or something like that, it's actually being counterintuitive. And the reason why I'm saying that is that the cards that you've got coming with you, it feels like you've been trying to achieve this goal for a little while. I'm just back to supplements or shakes or some sort of something like that that's coming through, and it's showing me that it's not supporting your ideal health and weight. So you need to consult a nutritionist is the message very clearly. In terms of actually finding that nutritionist, the card that's come out is the card of prayer works. Now, regardless of whether you're religious or what your spiritual beliefs are, this talks to about asking for help. So, manifestation, right? The basic principles of manifestation. What you put out, you attract. What you ask for, you'll draw in. If you're trying to find the right kind of nutritionist at the right price in the right location, simply ask for it, right? It's that simple. Just go, yep, you know what? Actually, that is something that I need to focus on. And by asking for it, I'm going to draw it to me. And you drew another card of acceptance. So this could be talking to mental health. Like from memory, Virgo, I think from your last reading, and I'm trying to remember exactly, there have been so many, but I think you were coming out of this Five of Pentacles card. I remember feeling it quite strongly, this woman that had the face of lack or loss. So it could be that same energy repeating here. And this card is actually telling you that you need to accept that everything is going in the right direction for your highest good. I know that's easy for me to say, but it really is. This health stuff aside, about looking and seeing a nutritionist about your weight loss or weight gain is one thing, but this is the mental stuff, right? And it's saying, I'll read you what it says. I don't normally read from a book for these cards because I have used them for so many years and I just know what they mean. But I want to read this to you because I think I'm being told to read it to you verbatim. So it says, Archangel Raphael is helping you find peace with an unsettling situation. So he sends you this card. Acceptance doesn't mean that you desire or like what's going on, but it does mean that you're willing to come to peace with it. God and the angels hear your prayers for a healing resolution. They're now asking you to surrender to the entire situation and do that to them so that you can process it through acceptance. So it's kind of similar to the meaning of this is like going with the flow and trusting that everything's working out exactly as it's supposed to. It's not a time to resist or force anything, right? Speak your mind openly and honestly, yet at the same time find that balance of grace and acceptance. So it could actually literally mean that you need to have a conversation with someone and be quite frank about something, and you've been hesitating in doing that, accepting a situation, and it's playing on your mental health. And the book says possible specific meanings are that angels are working behind the scenes in answer to your prayers. Hang in there as things are improving. Keep giving your worries to the universe. And finally, an unseen positive event is on the horizon. So hopefully that resonated with someone. I was told very clearly to read from the book. So the message for me is really about accepting that everything's going in the right direction. It's a mental card, a card of mental clarity and health. All right, Virgo, get out of your head. I know, overthinkers. You're my perfectionist of the zodiac. Beautiful hearts of gold, wanting to really do the best by everyone, but sometimes that has an effect on your own self, right? Self first. Accept that everything's going to work out for you. And see a bloody nutritionist, all right? Okay. Let's have a look at your abundance and wealth. Thank you, universe. Please show me what are the messages that Virgo needs to know from the period of the 22nd of April to the 20th of May in regards to their wealth and abundance. What does Virgo need to know? Virgo. Please show me. What else does Virgo need to know? There it is. Yeah, right. Okay. So, Virgo, you have... Okay. So when it comes to wealth and abundance, you had two cards that came up. First of all, this is really beautiful. Okay. So if part of what you've been feeling, or part of... just want to move these so you can see it in the camera there. Part of the reason why you've been in this kind of stage of needing to accept or get out of your mindset that things aren't going as you'd planned, you're coming up with the card of the Seven of Cups. So it's showing me that you've maybe overindulged a little bit. The Seven of Cups speaks to having many options, being in a daydreamy kind of illusion state, not actually accepting life for reality. Back to that acceptance card, right? Not accepting life for reality of what it really is, being in an illusion, being in a dreamlike state, indulging to try and cope with whatever's going on. And look, that could portray for so many different people in so many different ways. This card usually speaks to of drinking a lot of alcohol, of partying too much, anything that comes within excess. But you're moving out of that energy once this period starts. So again, that's the 22nd of April, into what couldn't be any two better cards coupled together. That of the Magician and the Ace of Cups, so new love energy. Now, in terms of wealth and abundance, what this means is you are literally, and this, I'm sure this came up in your last reading as well, I'll have to have a look, but you are stepping into this energy of the Magician, the Master Manifester, right? You've got everything that you need in your toolkit. Get out of your head and stop worrying that it's not going to come for you, that it's all not going to manifest, because it is, especially in this period, right? So what I'm seeing is, in the traditional tarot, the Magician's shown as having the ace of everything, right? The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. You have everything that you need to manifest all that you desire. All you have to do is decide what it is that you want. And that's the challenge for you here, because in terms of your creativity and your wealth and your abundance, you don't know what you want. You've got all these different creative things going on. You're daydreaming about what you want to do. This could be career projects. This could be that you're working full time and you're studying, and then you also want to start a small business or a startup. Or it could be that you have several businesses and a startup, but you're spreading yourself too thin and you're not actually making any of them really profitable. It could also talk about investments. If you're retired, that you've got so many different investments and you keep trying to make all of these things happen. Pull it back, right? Streamline, choose one to focus on, choose one to give your energy to. You can do it. You can make it turn into something profitable, and you are going to, because that's what the cards are showing me. All right. Now the Ace of Cups, literally, you've got two ones here. So you've got a 1, 1, 11, showing up very clearly. So that's a message for you if those numbers mean something to you. The Magician is the number 1 card in the deck. The first card of the deck is the Fool. And you've got 1 here, obviously the Ace of Cups. Now, in a abundance and wealth aspect, this talks about literally starting something brand new, an offer coming to you. This could be a material offer in the sense of a pay rise, a pay increase, a new job, a business partner that's wanting to come in, a new opportunities coming in for you. Or what it could mean is that you're stepping out of this illusionary stage and actually choosing one of these options to move forward with. And by choosing that, it's actually going to pay big rewards. It's going to give you some really beautiful income coming in. And the reason why I say that is because it's coupled with the Sun and the World. The Sun represents the sign of Leo, so Leo could be really important to you here. But this is less prevalent on signs. This is talking about once you choose that one cup to give your attention to, once you choose that one business opportunity, once you choose that one focus, it's all going to start to fall into place for you here, Virgo. You're going to reach this state of achievement. You know, in this deck, the Sun shows like being one with the Sun. You know, it's this woman depicted with blonde hair and literally connecting with the Sun, but it talks about awards, affection, happiness, right? The Sun is the ultimate happy card, and in fact it's so strong, the energy of the Sun, it trumps any kind of minor cards that are on the table. So this feeling of decadence, of partying too much, of being an illusion, of having too many options, too many business options, and this could also pertain to love. This can talk about, this is kind of my card of dating online, sleeping around, having a lot of kind of options. You're going to narrow it down. You're going to decide what it is that you want, and you're going to make that choice to one. And when you do, and when you go for it, you're just going to receive so much love, so much abundance, so much affection back. And it's going to be like the rewards and the expansion, your destiny, it's all going to come to you. Okay. So I know this is about wealth and health, but there is, for some of you, new love starting. The Ace of Cups also talks about resurrection in an old love. Could be with a Leo. Signs are irrelevant. It could be someone that's a fire sign in their chart. But for me, if it's not new love, if we're sticking with the wealth, it's about a new creative endeavor coming in and being really fruitful for you, and it's going to pay off big time. Okay. It's like you finally just, everything clicks. You realize that, you know, you accept where you're at, and then it all falls into place. And I love this card. The World is the last card of the major arcana, right? It's number 21. It's at the end of the deck. Talks about, in this depiction, about having everything at your fingertips. It could also mean that during this period, you're going to take a trip overseas. You're going to take a trip somewhere for business. It could be an island. Yeah, I'm getting an island. I'm not being shown where. I keep asking, but I'm not being shown. But it could be for some of you, you're taking a trip overseas, and this is going to be a really fruitful trip for you. That's in May. This is like mid-May to the 20th of May. And it's really going to reap you some rewards, okay? This trip, wherever it is that you're going, it's going to align with what you decide to do, this new venture that you're about to take. I wish I could tell you where it was, but I'm not being shown that, so I'm obviously not meant to tell you, or you don't know it's being finalized, but I'm getting an island. I know it's where I'm, doing this readings from Australia, and we're in Ireland, but I'm getting an island somewhere. Maybe it is Ireland in over by the UK. Maybe it's the country Ireland, literally, but I'm getting island spelt I-S-L-A-N-D. But this is definitely a card for me of travel. Travel to abundance. She's literally holding the world in her hands. Things are about to change for you in a big way, Virgo. Okay. All right. So, and finally,